Yep, I got vandalized. Well, Picolina did. It's now Monday the 17th of August and I couldn't explain this earlier because my neighbor from hell was still there. And I know he speaks English, although he says he didn't because he was singing along with English songs. But in this coming bit I will show you the build up to it and then show you what my neighbor from hell did. And after that we go back to Saturday the 15th of August and we'll pick it up from there at Le Tréport. Oh, well, no, on my way to Le Tréport. Well, let me make a little bit of a light. Maybe this will help. Probably not. As you can hear, it's thundering and lightning. It's about, can't even see without my glasses, 3:15, and rest assured I've only been sleeping for not even 2 hours because my neighbor, my fantastic friend, decided to get drunk and stoned, and there you go, and started FaceTiming with his girlfriend from, what was it he said, which city? Casablanca. And 3 people came and asked him to stop calling because he was really loud, and he didn't. He just went on. And then I got out, I was in my bed and I got out, talked to the guy, I said, come on dude, it's 12:30 at night, give it a rest. Yeah, okay. So he stopped, and then he started to clean up his camp for about an hour. Opened up his door for his car for about an hour, about 20 to 30 times. And now I was finally asleep, and now I woke up because it was raining a bit and I forgot my chair was outside, so I had to get up. Well, let me get back to sleep now. So, it's now Monday the 17th of August, 10:30 a.m. And yeah, I got vandalized, and the way I found out was the next day I went to Le Tréport just to break my routine, do a little bit of sightseeing. I will show you that later on as well. And I noticed my speedometer wasn't working. And yeah, the thing is, the guy, my neighbor from hell, he cut something on my scooter. So I was sitting later that day on my in my camp next to my scooter, and I noticed this. That's the cable that goes to the sensor that works my speedometer here and everything else. Let me show you. And my trip computer. And the thing I noticed, the date and the time is correct. The trip time and total kilometers that I've driven is not correct. So yeah, the thing is, why is that important to me? Well, the speedometer, when I go downhill, I don't want to go and over rev my little engine. I want to keep it within its range on about 45 to 50 kilometers an hour. That's about 28 miles an hour. And when I go downhill and I over rev it, that's not good for the engine. I could damage it. So, and this is my only means of transportation. This is my life. So I need to be careful with Picolina. But hey, I'm now in a different city. Let me show you where I am now. Here it is. That's me. A little campsite just outside of Louviers. Louviers, probably. Sorry, Frenchman. I know I'm doing your language no justice at all. But hey, yeah, I'm going to a supermarket, Le Carrefour, and hopefully get some electrical tape. And I'm gonna fix that, or try to fix it anyway. My speedometer and my onboard trip computer. I mean, yeah, I know for sure the guy did it. I mean, he was fooling around for over an hour, cleaning up his campsite, opening his door 20 times, and he had a headlight on. And let me show you, it's a clean cut. It's not like it's torn off or something. See, it's really a clean cut. So probably a knife or some pliers he had. And that's how it goes. I mean, when you're keeping everybody awake on a campsite, well into the night, more than 4 people tell you to shut up. Camp regulations, the regulation for the campsite states you had to be quiet from 11 o'clock at night. But those rules don't apply for you, and you do whatever you want. And when somebody tells you to shut up, to be quiet, you do this because you think you're God or something. Rules don't apply for you. Right. Well, thanks a lot, mate. The thing is, I can't prove anything, of course, legally. And even if I could, I mean, I'm not gonna bother with it. I mean, it's just childish. He's a grown man and he's acting like that, so he's just an bleep. Guys, I just had to film this one. My parents had exactly the same car. Look at that. This is a Renault 5. And my parents had one in the early 80s. Yep, exactly the same model, the TL. And the amazing thing is, my father hooked a trailer behind it, a little trailer, put a heavy tent in it, 2 kids, his wife, and we went to the southern part of France, to the Ardèche area, about 1400 kilometers. In that. Amazing. Cool. Well, I'm on my way to Le Tréport. There's something worthwhile watching or seeing, whatever. So yeah, let's check it out. Well, last night we had a little bit of rain, and now for some weird reason my speedometer is not working. Everything else is working, but not my speedometer. Look, I'm doing 0 miles an hour. Whee! Well, in a few, about 300 kilometers, I have to get the scooter serviced, so we'll see if they can fix it. And I will have a look myself, of course, tonight when I come back. But hey, we'll see about this weird thing. This is Le Tréport. It's a fishing village, as will be clear in a second or two. Look how low the water is here as well. I don't know if it's tidal. I think it is, by the way, so ignore that remark. Yup, it's tidal. Duh. I'm walking up to what seems to be a little lighthouse at the end of this pier. And of course it's a bit crowded over there. I really hate these tourist traps, by the way. I mean, look. Kiddies ride, casino. More than enough ways to lose your money here in Le Tréport. Or anywhere else in the world for that matter, but it's... Excuse me. This is a bit too touristic for me. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's not... How do I say it? How do I explain this? Like the stores. Everything they sell you can get in every other market. When you go to Barcelona, there's a street that looks like the street in Amsterdam. Or vice versa, or in New York, or Madrid, whatever. And I hate that. Good morning. It's now Sunday the 15th, I believe, 16th, I don't know. And I just left the campsite a minute ago, and I'm off to a village or a town called Dieppe. Oh yeah. I've decided to move a little bit land inwards, not travel along really close to the coast, because the temperatures will drop the coming week and some rain is predicted and some thunderstorms. So I have about 3 or 4 days to outrun them, and that's doable. But just to be sure, I'm heading a bit land inwards. I'm now towards Dieppe. That's on the coast, I know, but from there I can take a road that takes me really easy to a different town, which the name I forgot. But hey, it's a beautiful day. It's about 10:15 in the morning, 20 degrees Celsius. On my way, let's bugger off. Now this is what I like. Apparently I'm at Café Richard, otherwise known as Café Richard. I have myself a lovely cup of coffee. And now the fun part, I haven't had breakfast yet, and I've been driving for about an hour now. And just around the corner there is a bakery. So that's perfect. But first, coffee. So you might say I'm in the middle of nowhere. And that's exactly the point of my YouTube channel. I never know where I'm gonna be, where I will end up, what I will see. But these little wooded patches, I mean, they are like really patches. It's not one big forest, but it's an awesome way to cool my little scooter. I mean, it's about 10 degrees cooler here than it is in the sun, at least. So that means Picolina can cool off. But look at that. And then an elderly lady comes walking by. And I'm like, huh? Okay. And now I see a bicycle coming behind me, behind us. So yeah, let's have a bit of water. Oh, this is too bad. Look, people who do this should be really ashamed about themselves. Old tires, box, loads of plastic. No respect. Terrible. So here's a navigational rookie mistake. Whoops. I thought I was going to Dieppe, and I thought I put that in my navigation, but turns out I'm headed to Rouen. Is my French getting any better? Well, I'm nearly there. Wow, 25 kilometers. But I'm not going into Rouen. That city is way too big. And that means, excuse me, the prices of everything are really high. And I'm gonna look for campsites outside the major cities. So in about 20 kilometers I will take a detour. But I was wondering, I mean, Dieppe was from my campsite about 20 kilometers, and it's now almost 12:30, and I'm like, am I not still there? So that's I stopped and I had a look. Well, doesn't matter. I mean, I'm still heading south, and that's the whole point. So yeah, let me put in some more miles, some more kilometers, and then see where I'm at what time, and then make my plan from there. Hoo-wee. I've been driving from, what was it, 10:30 this afternoon or quarter to past 10? I don't know. I'll see. You'll see in the edit. I don't know. And it's now, nearest makes no difference, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm in a pretty decent campsite. It's only not even 19 euros a night, including electricity and use of the facilities. It's up in the hills, so not too shabby. There's even a pool, and I can use it if I want to. I'm not going to, but I can if I want to. It's full of kids right now, so let them play, right? Yeah, there's only one thing left for me to do. I deserve this one. Bit warm-ish, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? If I finish that, I will build up my camp and start my afternoon. Well, I've set up my camp, but it still takes me more than 5 minutes. Whee! I have to blow up my my mattress, get my stuff in there, and I'm done. So this little red robin, I think, is from this spring. It's hanging around my camp all day, not afraid of me a bit. Just, it walked underneath my seat just a minute ago. Look, there it is, little bugger. Say hi. Ooh, it likes to pose. You don't get that in Amsterdam or the Netherlands. Well, not where I came from. Too many cats. So this campsite is really complete. I can do my laundry here. So that's cool. I mean, can do everything in one go. I will check in a minute if I brought everything. I tend to forget something these days. But it's just 5 euros, same as in my marina back in Amsterdam where I lived. And the dryer is 9 euros, but I'm not going to use the dryer in this heat, 26 degrees. So let's do the laundry. So, here's what my camp looks like after I did the laundry. Whee! The best clothing rack in the world, by far. Laundry day. Not too shabby. Well, it's ready to go back in the closet. Oh wait, I don't have one. Morning, Tuesday the 18th, 9:30 a.m. and I'm all packed to go. I'm getting good at this. Loving it. Today I'm off to Nogent-le-Rotrou. Sorry again. It's a long haul. It's 123 kilometers with a little detour here and there and getting lost. It's quite the undertaking for sure. But hey, I have an hour head start on my usual departure time, maybe even a bit more. So I think it's doable. So here we go. Boy, these Frenchies take their speed bumps really serious. Oh. You really need to be careful. I mean, you could launch yourself. They're really nasty. Well, in this part of France, the rural area, you cannot pay just one coffee with your card. Well, you can, but then a coffee for €2 will cost you €8, because then one transaction will cost €6. One card transaction. Wow. So I need to have a lookout for an ATM and get some cash. I mean, that's all over the place here in this part of France, so yeah. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. Ooh. It's a bit chilly today. It's now 11 o'clock. I've been traveling for 90 minutes. And it's just on the border. Should I stop and change for some trousers, or, well, long ones, or not? And because I think it will get a little bit hotter today, I will keep on going like this. But if it gets worse, I will change. But that means getting all my luggage off. Ugh. Well, hey, life on the road, right? Well, I stumbled upon something really picturesque. Look at this. Oh. I have no clue where I am whatsoever, but that doesn't matter. This is why I do this. It's not about the destination, my travels, my YouTube channel. It's, let me see. Oh, here we go. It's about just the journey of life and figuring out what I want and what I encounter along the way. I mean, I've spent my the last 3.5–4 years on my boats. I had 3 boats in 4 years. And basically I didn't go anywhere with them. I had plans to do it, but I didn't. And then with my last boat, one of my 2 engines died. And I couldn't afford a new engine or 2. So then it dawned on me, I was stuck. I went to the bar 3 times, 4 times a week. Drinking heavily, spending lots of money. And then I was, well, what can I do? What do I have? Well, I had a little scooter, and that was not a scooter like I have now. That one was, its speed was limited to 25 kilometers an hour, and this is, will do 45 kilometers an hour, and that's about 28 miles an hour. And I thought, well, okay, I wanted to travel Europe with my boat. Well, first Holland and than Europe. And I did nothing, absolutely nothing towards that goal. And suddenly I thought, well, screw it. I'm going to go through Europe on my little scooter. No destination, just heading south. That's the only thing I know for sure, because the winter in southeast part of Spain or Portugal, the temperatures there in winter are really doable with a tent. It's at night 10 degrees, 12 degrees, and in daytime 20 or even 25 degrees Celsius. So that's why I'm heading south. I don't know where, don't know how. Well, I do know how with my scooter, of course, but I don't have a fixed route. In one of my previous videos I said, well, I'm gonna include you, my viewers, in the decision process by basically setting up two or three locations I could go to from the location where I was, and most votes will count, and that's the destination I will go. That's not gonna happen. It's not working. I'm navigating on Google Maps. And that's fun on its own, and weird, and sometimes a bit annoying. I mean, when you're outside in the countryside, navigation is easy. But when you go into the cities or little villages or onto the B and C roads, then Google Maps is worthless. So I can't let you decide where I'm gonna go, because it doesn't work like that. I mean, yesterday or a couple of days ago, I thought I was going to Dieppe, but I wasn't. So yeah, that doesn't work. So I'm just figuring out a route to the southern part of Spain or Portugal. And the destination really doesn't matter to me. But hey, I'm gonna have a little relax under this. Is it an oak tree? I think it is. What do you think? Do you know what this is? Let me know down there in the comments. I would love to know if this is an oak tree or not. But hey, I'm gonna have a relax for a couple of minutes and then move along again. Wow, I got a stroke of luck. I'm running really low on fuel. Here, look. Just one bar, and that will disappear really quickly. So I was feathering the throttle, saving as much fuel as I could. And I found a campsite that is available, apparently. I have to check when I get there, but then I thought, well, it's really basic, there's nothing there, so I need to find a store as well. Oh, for dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow. But I got a stroke of good luck here. That's the supermarket. And there's the petrol station. Two birds with one stone. Welcome, friend. Thank you very much. This is getting better and better. Look where I'm at now. Oh. The other side, though, is not so pretty. But hey, you can build a house on this in this camp spot that I'm in. So plenty of room for me in my little tent and scooter. It's quite windy, but it warmed up a bit. I made it without changing clothes today, so that's good. And tomorrow I will leave again. I'm not sure where. Well, not sure. I don't know. So I'm gonna build up my camp in a minute, and then start my editing process. That's quite some work. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the video from Wednesday. I hope to see you coming Friday again. I might be able, I might going to change that. I mean, Wednesday and Friday is only 2 days apart, right? So it might become Monday or Tuesday and Friday, but I don't know. What do you think? Should I do that? I mean, I don't have any time really to do anything else in those 2 days than film and edit. So in order for me to enjoy this trip a little bit more, I think I need to do that. But if you're really against that, let me know, please. Okay, guys, have an awesome week, and I'll see you Friday. Bye.